Hey, and welcome to Calmstorm Gaming. Today on Xbox Game Pass Plays, we're jumping into Thaumaturge, and that is exactly how you pronounce it on Xbox Game Pass PC. This is a character-driven RPG. I'm going to be playing the game for around 30 minutes, give you guys a chance to see what it's like to play. So yeah, let's jump in and see what it's all about. Okay, new game. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek, means miracles. A Thaumaturge or a temperomancer is one able to discover secrets lingering in the persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a Thaumaturge without being born one.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Oh wow, okay.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Please add my love to you, my sister.
Touching.
Yeah, I thought so.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
There's this weird entity following me around.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Hey, Emery. First conclusion. On the miracle weapon of the village. This lost letter. Yes, I don't think this letter will make it through the century finished huts placed out. I don't think that the forge have brought me some lessons at the very end. Sounds bad. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentle snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer sort of property ownership. The peasants are different now. It's not clear. Return your revolts of peasant let's go to the horse patrols. So I'm telling you last time, go to the bank, tell us to take a loan against half our assets. Companies invest in the oil business in Baku. The railway is already getting there. The world needs kerosene. You need to act. Okay, so it's not any experience for reading things. Okay. That's everything in here. Right, let's leave. Perception. As a Thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions, and you can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and reach your goal easier. Okay. Reading. The treasure events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Swiftness, leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals sent out by Minister Alex Willigan were to be discussed, was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops storming inside the municipal building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in town. 6 people were killed and over 100 were injured. Down. People were shot at another instance of industrial aggression against the nation of Georgia, but they believe more mass strikes were inevitable. Ah, this must be the guy. See if there's anything else that I could randomly read out. No, that seems to be it. Okay.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yeah, I feel like this guy is who I'm looking
I'd be
for.
grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Hoping for the better. sure these people do hope for better. Looks awful.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Okay. Protective charm made of string, sticks and feathers is supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. Yeah, I really doubt that's happening. I can't pronounce that. Brazola. Soon the day will come when the people throw off their hated shackles and one stroke of the mighty arm hardened by work-struck misery. They will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events organized of many be the torch that kindle the flame of just revolution will take people abandon their work. Flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressing comes out. That's what will happen. Okay. And people are not so happy, are they?
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Proud answer. It not only draws from your floor of pride's level, but will also feed it even more.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots.
Feed
Thanks.
your pride.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Already, I'm about to start a fight already. That was quick. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown in the bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by the bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay. Let's go with planned attack. Oh, I don't think that worked. Oh, maybe it did. Oh, straight in the ribs. Oh, this guy's got a knife, that's not fair. Allows you to anticipate enemies' actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Okay. Okay, so you can see the round at the top. So he's going to give me a 1 to 4 precision cut in the next round. Okay. Well, I mean, I'll do some decent damage, but I'll have to wait. I'll take the hit for some decent damage. Oh, I don't have to wait. I'll go straight in first. Okay. Now we'll just do a quick attack. Oh, in the face! Yeah,
There's the Ruskies right. They won't report us.
Thaumaturge.
They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Why does everyone get called me a cripple?
Good boy.
Ladders can climb this thing. Okay. We'll just go straight to the end. Ooh, more stuff to read. News from the Archos, newly appointed governor, journals and presence. As well as Rasputin. Of course he is.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
That's actually Rasputin.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
In miracles. In my condition now, I can only hope for a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
So now he says Thaumaturge. I was told it was Thaumaturge. But okay.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wall better from the tallow than strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Trace certain Rasputin. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. You've acquired the knowledge or context required to give a response.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
So I'm supposed to find something that's reputing. Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and events that can help you in different situations. Thaumaturge projects perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. Unknown, you'll see it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know who exactly you left it. And traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. Okay, so I'm assuming now I need to search the tavern and find Rasputin's items to use perception. Okay. Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight with a touch of silk. The scent of quarterly powder, well, that was just soft and warm, is also pierced by the thoughts of a separation and longing, trace certain Rasputin. Who would have thought that this priest has such passion to the master of healer since the lover of his hearts and bodies? Perhaps this is one of healing methods. Cloth. The dirty bowl. Someone has eaten stew. Is that all I need? I just need that. Just one thing. Okay. Ah, it's this thing. Looks like that might be Victor's mind now, because I can't follow in this entity that was with me at the beginning. It's a very spooky place. You never grasp the science of spotting the perfect obelisk. Can you still not see? Flawless casual vision always has. Pride is no superiority. I've gotten that from you, Father. You see Oh, what is that? You can see Father clearly. Leave alone there much longer. I want to be. In the cemetery, Jason, your spirits and giving people comfort. Okay. It's good to see. So that means there's someone in the village who has a flaw that's attracting it. Find the person with the flaw that wild someone to see. Find this routine in the century. Side. Multiple objectives. Now quests have multiple objectives. Really switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Okay. About after the finger, because Vesta will bring it. Vesta will help, but if Vesta needs help with something, there's no one to be found. That's not your don't touch. All these new comments causing problems. Yeah, I seem to have lost all dialogue for some strange reason. Dropped apple. The bruised crimson apple. Preston was trembling. Dropped a fruit basket and left this orphan behind. Vesta has left a little trace on the fruit, consistent of heart fluttering in panic and a throat breaking and clenched. A bite of this apple tasted pure fear.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Roger doesn't want to tempt the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secret, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change and will appear next to the character. The coachman used the rag to sweat the rag with sour odour of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheels from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone. Muscles burn with fire, no one would help. Such was his job, such was his fate. A shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that engulfed. Conclusion. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment's rest. I can relieve his suffering. I can now manipulate the coachman.
I'm not going anywhere.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Okay. So let's read this here.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Locals say this is the death of the village. I don't do this. Quarrels immediately turn to bloody fights. People intense will draw on things that are not good.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
Superstitions of women in the cemetery. Okay. Okay, we're back at the same place now. Okay, so we can either go back to the village or we go to the burned homestead. Let's go ahead. This place seems very rewarding.
What do you expect to find in this place? The fire was almost a year ago.
Time doesn't matter much here. I'm looking for clues and personal traces that will lead me to whoever is carrying the flaw that lured the Salutor here.
I see. I thought I could be helpful to you, but I don't really understand what you're telling me.
Above all, flaws are deeply hidden marks left on human souls. They form under the influence of tragic events.
What does that have to do with salutors? Is that Latin?
Yes, from the word newcomer. People have always taken salutors to be spirits, demons, or imps.
Like from those fairy tales, the wise woman and the other old crones tell the locals.
Sometimes, those sorts of fairy tales and legends describe how humans perceive a salutor. They don't take a physical form. Salutors are attracted to the flaws hidden within people. Thaumaturges discover these flaws inside someone, bring them to the surface, and adopt them to lure the salutor. Those are the moments when I've usually failed. I haven't been able to hold on to a salutor. I didn't know how to bind one to myself.
What about you? Do you have a flaw?
It doesn't matter. The important thing is that I can now catch my next salutor. Make another bond with it, and its power will allow me to start influencing people. Thanks to your help, I can once again discover people's flaws and the salutors hiding behind them. And I think I'm now able to catch my second salutor. I need to look around this place a little more.
I won't stop you.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Fear of the flames has embedded itself deep in the fabric of the Northern, the trepidation about losing a loved one.
A horrible death.
As the blood suffering that flowed quickly from the wound, the scissors accurate life left the body have a spasm of mind.
True fear.
Charred ragdoll, the doll is cracked with a hard crust of fear. Its layers like the varnish of an eye jolt painting a child's fear, girl's terror, a young woman's dread. Trace certain Vesna. It's Vesna again. I knew it'd be that woman. She seems a bit off. Oh, okay,
This house was always full of fear, and its owner was still alive when the house caught fire. Someone wanted to kill him. The fire only covered up the crime. The murder gave birth to the flaw that you attached to, didn't it? I'll find you when I track down the murderer. I know who owns this doll. Maybe I should give them back to her. She ought to know more about what happened here.
Vesna's trace. The same trace about the ragdoll's item dropped by the woman. Ah, Vesna smells of fear. Her nose are badly strained. Ah, it's trembling her fingers as different as I do, and her mind wanders lost in the wilderness of fear. Maybe I ought to find her home and discover what's behind her jittery condition.
Victor! I hope you've got what you want now, Thaumaturge. Because I think it's time to get out of here.
Why the hurry, Father? We're the Tsar's men. How about the donation for the Tsar's army?
There are no Russian outposts here.
I think this is the guy with the nice boots.
You're the guy who trashed our comrades?
This doesn't look like a fair fight.
That's why we're giving you a chance. Make a donation and we'll disperse in peace.
I didn't say the advantage was on your side.
Oh. True Thaumaturge. Oh, I've got Thaumaturge points. Oh, this is what I was getting. On the Grimoire's cover, there are available Thaumaturge points you can spend on the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within a dimension, and hunt salvators to enable further development. Okay. Ooh. So we already have 1 enhanced. Oh, okay. So I can only improve the one. Can I only improve the one I want? I've got 1 enhanced. Okay, cool. I can now develop this. So I now have Gamble, because it's just double damage. Dimension this heart as a point to the dimension heart. Okay. I don't know what just did that. Oh, okay. Skill will be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. I could say we gamble double attack because that way there's a chance we could gamble that it will do double damage. Okay. I still have a point about it. Forced much of this point dimension. Ooh, I like fortune. Okay. So we now have fortune. That makes sense. How strong is that? Okay. Let's start the fight. Strong attacks are focused. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to break down state. Strong attacks are much more powerful and other skills allow the fight to end quicker. So you can reduce focus. Breakdown status, great chance to launch a strong attack. Oh, yeah, look at that. Clean out. Damn. I should have gone with the people with weapons first. This guy looks like he needs to be. Let's reduce his focus.
you're right, sir.
Me? Yes, but can these salutors also help you in a fight? Can you manipulate people and cast these demons into their minds?
Generally speaking, yes. Are you sure you're right, sir?
Call me Grigori.
Let's head back. I have to visit someone in the village who can tell me more about what happened here.
Okay. Alright, well, I think I've had a good taste of the game. I think we'll probably leave it there. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I was getting proper into that game, so yeah, Thaumaturge, good game. It was a nice RPG with some turn-based combat. I quite enjoyed that. It was, obviously, if you enjoyed the play, obviously download it and play it for yourself. You have Xbox Game Pass. And yeah, I'll see you again next time. Bye.